When you get an auto injury, there's a lot more physics involved than one might think. An 8-mile-an-hour accident can cause 2.5 G-forces to the neck, which is 2.5 times the weight of your head. So at 30 miles an hour, you're talking about almost 20 Gs. So your tissue, your ligaments and muscles cannot tolerate that, so they get injured. If they're not treated properly, then they heal with scar tissue. You lose proper biomechanics, and most of those people end up with arm pain, tingling, headaches, neck pain. It's very common. Your healing time in an auto injury is the first 6 to 8 weeks. That's when your body does the most healing. If you wait past that, your outcomes are always a little less. Sometimes you get in an accident, and it may take a month for it to show up in any kind of symptom. Some people have a really high tolerance to pain, then it just kind of slowly brews, becomes a big problem. Then there's when we start seeing swelling around the spinal cord. We'll see numbness and tingling in the feet, for instance, and you have a neck injury. Headaches are very common, but you get arm pain, numbness and tingling in your fingers. You want to look for any kind of stiffness in the neck, any kind of numbness, tingling, or pain in your arms, headaches, even vision trouble. A lot of people get upset stomach and nervousness. You can get a lot of anxiety from it because you're in pain, you don't really know it sometimes. And then you've got your back pain and your leg pain and sciatic issues. Those all can be part of an accident depending on the amount, the impact and your position and your age and your genetics. I'm a chiropractic neurologist, so the first thing we do is balance out the neurologic picture. All these loops tend to help with function of the joints and muscles. Then we're going to look at injured tissue. So we're going to do modalities to get the swelling down, interferential, ice, acupuncture, and then we'll graduate to more heat and movement modalities like intersegmental traction, electrical muscle stimulation, massage, a manipulation, of course, but I try to be very gentle with people. Well, my goal is to get people better in 6 visits or less. In auto injuries, that's not usually possible depending on how bad the case is. So they can take 10 treatments to 20 treatments. Anything beyond that is usually I assist with a medical doctor or a physical therapist for therapy. But and some people are injured so bad that they need care forever. And that's unfortunate, but at least I can help them, and they do fine. The bottom line is when you get in an auto accident, your body will take 6 to 8 weeks to heal the ligaments, 4 to 6 weeks to heal the muscles. If you don't get the proper care, it doesn't heal properly. And then you can have ramifications down the road where you can have chronic problems. And then the next injury is more susceptible because the tissue's weaker. So the most important thing is to, any symptoms you have, get it checked right away. Don't wait, because it adds up to be a trouble.